Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. So today we're going to take a trip down memory lane to revisit one of the most iconic gaming consoles of the 90s, the Sega Saturn.
There's never been a game like Sega Saturn's Nights. Never been a game that's allowed you to fly, fluid and free, in real-time 3D. Never, not anywhere. But especially not on that other system. Simply because, with only one processor, it doesn't have the power to do it. Fly, plaything, fly. You're not ready.
So this console was released back in 1994. The Sega Saturn was Sega's attempt to dominate the gaming market after the success of the Sega Genesis. It was met with great anticipation thanks to Sega's aggressive marketing campaigns and promises of cutting-edge technology. So let's talk about the design here. So the Sega Saturn had a unique round shape, and it was quite a departure from the traditional rectangular design of most consoles. Some loved its avant-garde look, while others found it a bit quirky. Regardless, it stood out in a crowd. Under the hood, though, the Sega Saturn packed some serious hardware for its time. It boasted a pair of 32-bit processors, which was impressive even back then. It also had a CD-ROM drive, which allowed for larger and more detailed game worlds compared to cartridges. The console had the potential for stunning 2D and 3D graphics. Sega Saturn offered some interesting peripherals as well, like the 3D control pad and the Netlink modem for online play. These added a layer of innovation, but they didn't quite catch on as Sega had hoped. I'm going to show you guys the controller real quick. It's basically a pad controller. This one does have 6 buttons, so 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and of course the little joypad here. Very simple for its time, similar to Sega Genesis controller. Now let's talk about the games. The Sega Saturn had a solid library of titles, with classics like Nights into Dreams, Virtua Fighter 2, and Panzer Dragoon Saga. However, it struggled to compete with the Sony PlayStation and Nintendo 64, which had stronger third-party support. I only have 2 titles for the Sega Saturn in my collection currently. As you can see, I have Shinobi and Tomb Raider, but I hope to get more in the future. The Sega Saturn's legacy lives on through emulation and the occasional re-release of its games. Us retro gamers all appreciate the unique experiences it offered. This console was ahead of its time, with remarkable hardware and a library of memorable games. However, it faced stiff competition and marketing missteps that led it to its ultimate downfall. Today, it remains a beloved piece of gaming history for collectors and nostalgia seekers. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is go ahead and hook it up and demo a game so you can see what it looks like. I'll be back. Alright guys, so I am back. I do have the console connected, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and boot it up and see what happens. As you can see, the game I do have in here is Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn. Everybody remembers Tomb Raider? They even made some remakes on current gen consoles. But there it is, guys. Just wanted to do a quick demo, show you how the system looked and operated. So, thanks for watching. Time to find another game to play.